Hi everybody, it's me Jill and welcome to Jill Informed. This is my pumptini size mini recap of Vanderpump Rules Season 10, Episode 3, Trollmates. Well, we are at Sir, and Raquel has learned how to not get in trouble for being late for her shift because she tells Lisa that her dog Graham is sick. She actually mentioned that Graham wasn't eating in the first episode, and now she says that she had to take him to the vet because he had a puncture wound in his neck. That's scary. And all you have to do is say your dog is sick, and Lisa is like in a puddle on the floor. Oh no, darling, is he all right? So yeah, she's a little emotional. I mean, they both are. And then Lisa's like, was something else bothering you, darling? Knowing what we know now, hashtag Scandoval. I don't know if these feelings are real, but she does seem very emotional about her breakup with James. It's possible this is still before she's with Sandoval. So maybe it's real, but she's, like tearing up and stuff. And of course, Lisa is just gobbling that up. Oh, darling, you're still in love with him, aren't you? And she's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm like Lala. There's not a lot left in me to feel like compassion for Raquel, knowing what I know now. So I'm trying to look at it objectively, and I'm also trying to allow for the fact that this actually might be taking place before the affair. And so whatever emotions she's got going on here today in this scene might be real. Okay, then we find out that Katie and Ariana are opening a sandwich shop together. Now, I talked to my daughter, and she said that they talked about it a lot last year. So it's just new to me, I guess. I do think it's cute that the two of them are like, you know what? If our idiot boyfriend husbands can do this, so can we. They, however, are approaching things very differently. And by that, I mean methodically and taking time and looking for the right investors and stuff like that. In the next scene, we have Scheana coming over to Tom Schwartz's apartment to record her podcast. She breaks the ice with a Mary Shag kill. Lala, Lisa Vanderpump, and Raquel. Before I even know what he's going to say, if he doesn't say that he's going to marry Lisa Vanderpump, then he's a bigger idiot than I thought. With those choices, how do you not marry Lisa? Lisa is rolling in dough, and he's attracted to her. So that seems like a no-brainer. Things aren't going great between him and Lala. So I imagine he would kill Lala and shag Raquel. That's my guess. I'm wrong. Well, I got the Lala one right. He will kill Lala. But he will marry Raquel and shag Lisa. Marry Raquel? Why? All of the girls on this show are stunning. Gorgeous. The guys are very cute. Schwartz is adorable. But because Schwartz is adorable, you could get anybody. You're going to marry Raquel? This is why Schwartz gets himself into the predicaments he does. He's not the brightest. And having said that, you know what? Raquel might be a perfect match for him. In the next scene, James and Allie show up at Sir to pick up his check. And they're just sitting and like having appetizers. And Lisa walks by. And so they start chatting. And Lisa goes, I'm so sorry about Graham, the dog with the puncture wound in his neck. And James goes, yeah, it's sad. It's been tough. And Lisa goes, and he's been pretty bad for a while, yeah? And James is like, what? Yeah. Raquel didn't even tell him that the dog was sick. So he's pretty upset about it. And then Raquel comes by and they go outside to talk. So she tells him the whole story. I guess Graham had to go to daycare and he dug under a fence. And, as he was squeezing under there, the fence poked him in the neck. And I guess it got infected or whatever. But like what she was saying in episode 1 was that the dog wasn't eating and she didn't know why. And he's like a poodle, I guess, because a lot of curly hair. So I will give her the benefit of the doubt that you couldn't readily see that there was a puncture wound because of how his fur is. But also, I don't know. I hope she's taking good care of him. It sounds like she's giving him the care he needs. But anyway, James was breaking down crying. She won't let him see Graham. And according to James, it's ever since he put pictures of me and Ellie on Instagram that she started keeping Graham from me. So Yeah, I don't know if she's being vindictive there or not. Next, Katie, Lala, and Raquel meet for drinks. And Lala's talking about the divorce. It's been tough. We only contact each other through the app. And I guess that's how they're dealing with like visitation with Ocean and stuff. And Katie tells them how mad she's getting with Scheana for poking into her relationship or her divorce with Schwartz. She's like, she needs to just like leave us alone. Tom and I had gotten to a good place. We're working on, you know, getting like good with each other. And she's ruining it. She said, I haven't listened to the podcast yet, but Tom told me about it. And she was asking him all these questions about his divorce and really kind of forcing Raquel on him. And then she said to Raquel, does she do that to you too? And Raquel goes, a little bit. Katie feels betrayed. And then Raquel tells her that she does like Schwartz. And Katie looks at her like she's going to kill her. Lala looks shocked. Raquel, I wouldn't seriously date him though. Oh, gee, thanks. Why? Because you're dating Sandoval? Then Raquel says that she was so loyal to James and, you know, like, where did that get me? And even though she was loyal, she was hearing rumors about James. Lala, well, I'm going to tell you something. James and I hooked up while you were together. It was at the beginning of both of our relationships. Lala. Okay. I mean, what's Raquel supposed to do with that? Also, you know, Lala's pretty unapologetic about it. You know, it's basically, I did a lot of stuff while I was drinking. All right, so I guess DJ James Kennedy is going to be opening for Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras. So that sounds like a great double bill. Next, we have Scheana and Raquel, and they are on a hot girl walk to talk about their dreams and aspirations for the future. She is really pushing Raquel and Schwartz to be a thing. Wrong Tom, Scheana. Raquel tells her that Lala admitted that she and James hooked up while they were together. Okay, next, Lala and Katie go on a double date. This is a guy that Lala met at that Hotel Ziggy in episode 1. Yeah, he asked her out on a date and she wanted to go, but she doesn't want a one-on-one yet. So she asked Katie if she would come with, and then she asked him if he had a friend or something like that. Lala's guy is Ty, and then this other guy, Melrose. It's so funny because as much as I do not think that Tom Schwartz was a good fit for Katie, he's not as bad as Melrose. How old are these boys? They're way too young for them. Lala's like, I have to go to the bathroom, and Katie goes in there with her, and Lala's like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I'm a 31-year-old divorced mother who has had to mention 3 times that she's sober. I've been sober for 3 years and 9 months. And then like 3 minutes later, Melrose asks her, hey, so you guys going out drinking? Oh, sweetie. What happened to your short-term memory? So anyway, the girls kind of decide to abort that quickly. Next, we are in a dog park with Graham and his parents, Raquel and James. Of course, Raquel confronts James about hooking up with Lala while they were together. And James, pretty readily admits it. I don't know if it's because he figures, you know, I'm caught anyway, and we're not still together, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know, but he says, yeah, that's true, and he's sorry. But they were both drunk. So, yeah, drinking seems to be everybody on this show's excuse for doing whatever they really want to do. That's what I'm getting from this. As Katie is getting ready for the big concert, she's listening to Scheana's podcast and just seething. You can tell it's just even worse than she thought it was going to be. And to make things even worse, Lala calls to say that she's not feeling well and she's not going to go tonight. Oh no, future cringe alert. Tom Sandoval is talking to Ariana at their house while he's, picking out what he's going to wear on stage. And Ariana says, so I guess Scheana and Brock are pre-gaming at Schwartz's because they live so far. And Raquel is joining them. So I texted her and I said, oh, should I come? And Scheana said, I think it's just going to be the 4 of us. And Ariana goes, that looks like a double date. And Sandoval's like, yeah. Yeah, you know it's not a double date, don't you, Sandoval? Is this now? I'm starting to wonder if this whole set her up with Schwartz is like to deflect from the fact that she's really with Sandoval. I don't know. But you know what? I don't think so because I don't think Scheana knows. Didn't Scheana punch her when she found out? Isn't that what everyone's talking about? At Schwartz's apartment, Scheana manages to do more damage by telling him, Katie's dating other people. And he goes, yeah, I know. And she's having sex. Like she had sex with her junior high friend that she met up with again. And that apparently was something Schwartz did not know about. Okay, it is the big concert at Canyon Club, which happens to be a very sacred place where James met Allie. Oh my God, it's sacred to me. This is where I met Allie. Almost immediately, Katie confronts Scheana. We're going to have this conversation all season, I bet. Stay out of my business. Leave Tom and I alone. We're working things out. Yes, we're divorced, but we're working out this relationship. We're navigating how we're all going to be in this, we're all in the same friend group together and we're working at getting in a good place. And you're meddling and you're ruining it. Also, the one thing that Katie asked was that he didn't date someone in the friend group. And Raquel's like, well, don't be too mad because Schwartz and I didn't make out. And she's like, I know, but it's that she's trying to push that. Now, Ariana, you can go ahead and get mad. Anyway, Katie calls Scheana a little troll and she ends up leaving. And James is not thrilled with Scheana either for pushing Raquel on Schwartz. So he's like, Scheana is like pumpkin pie. Sweet on the outside, but goes bad very quickly. Raquel is just drained from her conversation with James at the dog park. And now Allie is drained because of all the drama James has with Raquel still. And that's where we end episode 3. Thank you guys so much for being here. Leave your comments down below. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Please like this video if you did. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Please click on the bell icon if you would like to get a notification every time I have a new video post. I'm also an Amazon affiliate. If you go in the description box down below and click on any one of the links, whatever you buy, I will get a small credit for that. Doesn't cost you anything. Win-win. I appreciate you guys. That's it for me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.